Anderson, Mike Tirico along with Greg Olson. And off we go from the desert. And this one sent all the way over the back line. No thought of putting this in the landing area. So it'll come out per the new rule to the 35-yard line. On the ground, here's the rookie out of Arkansas. A gain of 4 as he's taken down. Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd and 6.
It's now 2nd and 6.
They'll stick with him again. And he's going to take this past the 45. That's good enough for a first down.
A gain of 7. First down.
They'll go play action here with Williams. A toss, left side, caught by his running back. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. The Bears will use one of their timeouts here. And they'll have a chance to talk things over after picking up that first down. A gain of 16, good enough for a first down. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. They'll work the middle here with Singleton. And he's all the way down to the 15-yard line. A gain there of 23 yards. Good for a Bears first down.
First down, Bears.
A play fake, and they'll throw with Williams. He's going to tuck it in, and he's into the end zone. What a start. Caleb Williams. Touchdown, Bears. Santos good on the extra point. And the Bears will take a 7-0 lead. So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. On the return, it is Trey Tucker. And he will only be able to muster the 20-yard line on that return.
Take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. That's caught. It's the tight end, Brock Bowers. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. A big play to kick off this drive. That's 37 yards.
First down. First and 10 at the 43.
First running back taken in April's draft. It's Ashton Genty. He looks forward for maybe a yard. Montez Sweat, they're on the tackle.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
From the 41, here's 2nd and 8. They'll go again with Genty. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
A 1-yard pickup brings up 3rd and 8.
We're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8. A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. Over the middle and take it in. He's got it. They get 18 on the pitching count. Good for a Raider first down.
A Raider first down. First and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Out of the gun. He'll throw. That's to the rookie out of Missouri, Luther Burden. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. That is a gain of 20. What a chance now. First and goal coming up.
First and goal at the 2-yard line.
This opening drive, it has been a work of art. Now, can they put the finishing touches on? It's first and goal. Genty will take this one in for a Vegas touchdown. Matt Gay on for the extra point. The kick is good, but there are penalty flags down. They might have made contact with the kicker too late. Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. We'll go ahead and just cede the touchback here. This ball over the back line. It'll come out to the 35.
What is up?
Start on the ground, and that one shut down pretty quickly. They'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
Brings up second and 9.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's second and 9. Here's Williams. His fullback releasing, and he's going to bring it in. And he's got about 5 on this one before he's out of bounds. And they're set up a little bit better for third down. They'll try to get this one on the ground. And he is going to have a Bears first down.
That's good.
Although it didn't appear he got it by much, he needed 4, and that's what he got to convert 3rd and 4.
First down, Chicago.
A play fake. Now Williams on the run to the right. Off he goes. A terrific run there. All the way down to the 30-yard line. 25 yards. The pickup there. First down, Chicago.
You know this defense worked all week defending this quarterback as a scrambler, as a runner. But sometimes it's just hard to simulate until you see him in real life. His speed, his ability to create. We saw him get him here early on the big scramble. He's able to pick up the first down and keep the drive going.
And he's going to be marked out down at the 5. It picks up 25 yards and gives them a golden opportunity. It's first and goal.
At the 5-yard line.
Off play action. Here's Williams. That's to the big rookie out of Michigan, Poston Loveland. And he's in. Poston Loveland. Touchdown, Chicago. It's his 3rd touchdown catch this year.
Makes the score.
Well, the play fake gets its job done, and so too does the tight end. Always a great target down there, as you know, Greg, near the end zone.
And this is where, Mike, so many tight ends do their damage. Down here in the goal line where the threat of run gets so much attention. And oftentimes it just takes the slightest hesitation by a defender. You see a tight end pop wide open. And in this case, results in the touchdown.
30-yard line.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. Over the middle, he's got Burton. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. They'll gain 17 on that one. A very quick first down.
The Raider first down. First and 10 at the
They run out of the gun with Genty. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. They hit another 17. Back-to-back plays of 17 yards. And another first down.
Vegas.
Set to go now on first and 10.
At the 37-yard line.
Once again, it's Genty. And he's going to be brought down. And with that tackle, We hit the end of the first quarter of play. We are through one. 14-7 is our score. And we're back in Vegas after this. Quarter two begins. It is Raider football. They've got it with a second down and 10. They'll run it straight ahead now with Gentry. He'll pop this ahead for about 4, but it will set up third down.
That's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 5.
He'll look to throw. That one too far out in front. It is incomplete. He was looking for Jordan Addison that time.
It's 4th down.
And now it's 4th down.
Matt Gay
coming on for this field goal try.
49-yard attempt.
This one from just under 50 yards. Gay's kick is good. And the Raiders are back within 4 at 14-10.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
This one crushed. It's over the back line of the end zone. Touchback. And the ball's coming out to the 35. On 1st and 10, it's Williams. That's a short one caught by Lovely. That keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 43-yard line.
They'll run on 2nd down. And he'll take this one forward for about 3. And that's a first down.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. 2nd and short, play action pass, you can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the first down.
Off play action, he'll set up to throw. Got an open downfield on the crossing route. And he's out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, out inside the 20. A big-time play for the Bears. 36 yards. They're at the 17-yard line now for 1st and 10. Now, faking the give, moving to his right. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion. 2nd and 10. On the bootleg, it's Williams. Flush to his right. Now he'll run it. And he will get into the end zone.
Touchdown.
Caleb Williams. Touchdown there.
For the extra point.
Santos good on the extra point. And the Bears are out to a 21-10 lead. So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. And this one sent all the way over the back line. No thought of putting this in the landing area. So it'll come out per the new rule to the 35-yard line.
Let's go. 19.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That's caught left side by Bowers. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield.
16 yards. And a Las Vegas first down.
On 1st and 10, it's Gentry. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. How about this sequence to start the drive? Back-to-back good gains, 19 for this one.
First down.
They'll look to throw. That's caught by Bowers. He's set up now as he's brought down at the 5-yard line. That's his third catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
First and goal at the 5-yard line.
Here's Genty. He'll get maybe a yard down to the 4-yard line.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
And he'll just get up inside those big bodies up front, and he's in. Ashton Genty. Touchdown, Vegas. That's his second touchdown of this one, and he's got a half dozen for the year. Game to add the PAT. His kick is good, and the Raiders are back within 4. It's 21-17. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away.
The Bears take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's first and 10. They'll begin here on the ground. And somehow he's going to get a yard out of this and walk through that first contact. They'll bring up second down.
7-yard line. A gain of 2.
Throwing is Williams.
Second and 8.
That one incomplete. Good job. Textbook there. Separated the man from the ball. And it'll bring up third down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
And he's going to be out of bounds, well short of what he needed. And the punt team will come on for fourth down. On fourth down, the Bears send out their second-year man, Torrey Taylor, to punt.
Stop. That did not click off.
Deep, it's Trey Tucker.
Oh, I did not. I made the tackle. I did not. I did not click off. I did not. Click off. I did not click off.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's first and 10. On the ground, it's Genty to start the drive. And this is going to be a Raiders first down as he's able to take it up to the 30-yard line.
A gain of 10 yards.
The ability to be effective on first down, Mike, it just makes everything else easier. In the event you do have to face a third down the road, they're usually a lot more manageable situations, a lot easier to convert.
Into the secondary at the 45. And he is going to run it all the way down near the red zone. A big-time play for Vegas. 47 yards. A first set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
First and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Keep it on the ground with Genty. This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. They'll try again here. Second and 10.
Let's go now.
Now this time they'll look to throw. Well, cover on the sideline, and it's intercepted. And the Bears are going to have it here as they'll start from their own 7.
Mike, that's a great play for any defensive back, let alone an undrafted rookie. I mean, to think that every single team passed on him in this past year's draft multiple times is pretty hard to believe. And again, this is the growth. This is the development that they saw when he signed there as an undrafted free agent. He has taken advantage of every opportunity he's been given, and now he's creating turnovers for this unit.
First down, Chicago.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up second down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
They'll run with Singleton. And that'll go for a gain of about 4. Jack Thompson comes up with the tackle.
It's a gain of 4.
On third down, it's Williams. He's got his tight end. It's Loveland. That's his third catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
I know, I'm biased. But listen, you can't convince me, Mike, that there's a better option on the field, especially when you got a guy like this, that on third down or critical moments, that's where the ball needs to go. The size, the speed, the matchup problems that he creates. If I was in a critical situation, there is no doubt where I'm going with the ball. Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the idea to just make third down manageable and take your chances picking up the key third down?
I had a defender draped all over him, incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down. Rome Odunze, the one he was looking for. Third down coming up. Going again, Williams. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there, make things difficult defensively. It sets up fourth down.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way. And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
Now an opening past the 30. A very good field position to start as the return is past the 40.
Raiders take over first and 10 at their own 44-yard line.
Now they'll set up to throw. Open man downfield. He's got his tight end, Bowers. The tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line.
15 yards.
Now the Raiders going to use the first of their timeouts. It'll come with 36 ticks left on the first half.
40-yard line.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Back to throw. Throw here down the field. Will fall. Incomplete. Trying to get it to his tight end, Brock Bowers. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
At the 40-yard line.
He'll drop to throw. Oh, he's going to be followed up and taken down. They got him. Gervon Dexter getting in there to bring him down. His first sack of the season. Throwing now on 3rd and long. Will get this complete to his tight end, Bowers. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they get the timeout. Matt Gay coming on for this field goal try.
45-yard attempt.
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Raiders will cut the lead down to 4. First half, we'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
They'll start on the ground with Genty. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
We've seen this back have his way with this defense all game long, Mike. He's up over 100 yards for the game, but this time the defense said, we've had enough. They sold out to stop him. They hold him to no gain.
And work him down up beyond the 30. 13 yards on the catch there. First down, Vegas.
And the Las Vegas first down.
Run right at the gut of Genty. He'll manage only a couple. Devin Bush. They're on the stop.
Tackled at the 34-yard line. A 3-yard pickup. Brings up second and 7.
From the 34-yard line, here's second and 7. On play action, he'll set up to throw. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up third down.
7.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Exiting the pocket right. Taking off. He'll try to get there.
The defense decides to cover the blitz here on third down, and it's a little feast or famine. You're counting on getting home and getting to the quarterback. But give credit to the offensive line. Not only do they protect, they buy enough time for the quarterback to escape the pocket, turns himself into a runner, picks up the first down.
And they'll get this one down to the 35-yard line. The defense could not bring them down. It's a catch and run of 22 yards.
Oftentimes in the NFL, Mike, blitzing a good quarterback can kind of be feast or famine, because what you do is you actually speed up their process of identifying the open target. So in this case, it's an underneath safety outlet, but the reason he went there so fast is because he was triggered to that target from the blitz.
Nice job finding the seam. Gain of about 9. Just a yard short of that first down.
At this point, we're going to need two hands to count for how many yards he's averaged in this one, Mike. But unfortunately, it just hasn't been enough to overcome the deficit here at this stage of the game.
So, from the 26-yard line, here's second down and a yard. They'll run it. First carry of the game for Blake Corum. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
The offense thinks that they can just kind of plow this one up there in the middle and keep the chains moving, but not on this defense. Not only do they not pick up the first down, but after suffering that loss, now they've got some decisions to make on third down.
They'll throw here on third and short yardage. Rolling right. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. Now, after that last play, we have an injured Bear on the field. This drive has been methodical, but will they turn it into 6 points? It is first, and he's into the end zone yet again. Genty, touchdown Raiders. 3 touchdowns in this one. He now has 7 for the year. Now Gay for the extra point. He's got it, and the Raiders go up by 3. It's 27-24. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away.
The Bears take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
On first down, they'll start out with Singleton. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's second down.
1-yard gain brings up second.
Here's Williams now to throw. Forced to his right. Carrying that ball loosely, and it is out. And the Raiders have come up with it.
That was a great play by the defense, Mike. He got a little sloppy with ball security as he leaves the pocket. They're able to knock it loose and put an end to this drive.
Let's go now.
Run out of the gun for Gentry. And he'll move this ahead for about 4 yards. Devin Bush there on the stop.
And he has been a handful to deal with throughout this entire contest, Mike. And they came into the game saying, we want to impose our will on the defense, and that's exactly what they've been able to do.
And he's going to pick it up, take it down inside the 35 for the first down.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen. And not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2. But it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor. And when you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground.
And they get to him and finally bring him down. It will go down as a sack.
We've seen a little bit of a transformation across the defensive tackle position. And what I mean, Mike, is years ago, they were on the interior of the line to stuff the run. They were big bodies taking up space. Now, not only do you have to defend the run, you have to be able to win one-on-one matchups and get to the quarterback.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. They'll set up the screen here to Boris. This one going to be sniffed out, blown up in the backfield.
The best defenders can just sense when a screen is coming. They can tell the body language of the offensive lineman's pass set. They can tell on the drop of the quarterback. It just doesn't look right. It's exactly the case here. Great job getting to the back and taking them down for a loss.
3rd and a long way to go.
Let's go. Hawk 70.
Throwing now from the gun, and that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for 3rd down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
And that is no good. He missed it. And this will stay a 3-point game.
And this is the danger of trying these long field goals. Remember, Mike, if you miss, the other team gets the ball at the spot of the kick. So it's going to end up setting them up for great field position as they start this next drive.
Down the sideline, past the 40. And he's out of bounds, but not until he gets inside the 25-yard line. What a way to kick off the drive. That's a gain of 30 and another first down. A play fake. Now Williams. Off-balance throw. It's complete. Looking for the pylon, but the official right there is going to mark them out of bounds at the 1-yard line. A couple of big plays, one after the other, and now it's 1st and goal.
Chicago.
They'll try to run this one in. Good blocking, and he's in. Touchdown, Chicago. That's his 3rd rushing touchdown of the year on incentives for the PAT. He's got it, and the Bears have taken a 4-point advantage.
31. Raiders 27. Carlos Santos to kick
So
off.
here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. To return is Tucker. And he's going to be taken down there as we come to the end of the 3rd quarter. So no shortage of offense in this one as we end the 3rd. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Right away, they'll set up to throw. He'll get this off to Genti. And he's got it to the 35-yard line. They'll get 11 there. And that's a quick first down. Ball out to the 35-yard line as they come up for first and 10. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. That one down the field, but it is incomplete. Luther burdened the intended target, and that will lead to a second down. Here's a handoff to Genti. And not much there. And he's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Forced out wide. Trying to get away, but he will not. They finally run him down. Montez Sweat. What a first month he is putting together. That's his 4th sack already. Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's 4th down. He'll look to throw. That's taken in. And he is going to have a Raiders first down. They convert style there. Big play on 4th and long.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
Bears 45-yard line.
His pass, right side, going to be caught by Allison. And he's going to be out of bounds down at the 30. A pickup of 15 in the air. Good for a Raider first down.
1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Quick slant, caught by Burden. And they will take him down at the 20-yard line. Give him 10 more on that one. Just enough for another first down.
1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Here's Genti. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards.
Tackle made at the 16-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Here's 2nd and 6. They'll look to throw. His throw left side is complete. This drive's going to continue. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 1st and goal for his team.
That's good.
And this is the blueprint, Mike. The ability to sustain and maintain possession and methodically move the ball down the field in the process. The defense has had no answers up until this point, and now the next step is, can they come away with 6? Because anything less than that, after this long drive, would be a bit of a letdown.
Here's a run. And he will score again. Ashton Genti. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Make it 4 touchdowns for him on the afternoon. What a game this has been. Back and forth we go, and that 4th quarter score changes the lead one more time.
And we've seen the lead go back and forth, Mike, and now the question is, can they get a stop? Can they find a way defensively to hang on to this lead and get themselves this big win?
Makes the score Raiders 34, Bears 31.
So now playing with the lead after that 4th quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
His drive will start on the ground, and he's brought down after a gain of a couple. So, on 37, here's second and 8.
It's second and 8.
Back to the ground, he'll get it again. And some good blocking at the point of attack. A pickup of 7, and it brings up third down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up third and inches.
Trying to pick this one up on the ground. First down and more inside the 40. And he will not get to the end zone, but he'll get plenty of yards. A terrific run, bringing it to the 5.
First and goal.
A big one here in the fourth quarter. And even 50 yards. Now, first and goal. They'll keep it on the ground. He'll be wrapped up there down at the 3-yard line.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
Second and goal. They'll run, and he will take this one across into the end zone. Touchdown, Bears. His 6th touchdown now for the season. Santos, good on the extra point. And the Bears have taken a 4-point advantage. So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. On the return, here comes Tucker. Oh, he's got room past the 30. He'll be forced out of bounds, but a very solid return.
At their own 41-yard line.
This is first and 10. They'll drop to throw. Hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete, but pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
A great pass rush is like a closer in baseball. When you bring them into the game, it's all but over. That's exactly the case here. It doesn't result necessarily in a sack, but it was the hit that altered the throw just enough to end that play before it started.
And a nice run there as he surges forward. A gain of 8 and sets up third down.
That's a gain of 8.
Very positive returns on that run. I mean, really, the only thing not to like is that they weren't able to move the chains. But you know what? The way he ran there, I think they go right back to him and see if he has even a bigger carry in him.
Here we go. This is fourth down.
No gain on the play. It's fourth down.
That's a short one. Caught by Downs. And that's not going to work. The defense comes up with a fourth down. Fourth quarter stand and forces a turnover on downs. On the give, this is Singleton. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4.
It's a gain
Second and 5.
Brings up second and 5 at the 45-yard line.
They'll run. He'll try the left side now. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. Now timeout Vegas. That is their second. They'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in this one. This crowd into it now as we get to third down. To throw is Williams. Oh, do you believe it? It's intercepted. And the Raiders are going to take over at their own 41-yard line.
And when they needed to come up with a play the most, Mike, this defense delivers. They desperately needed to get the ball back to their offense to give them a chance to go pull this one out. Now they come away with a big takeaway, and at the end of this game, they've got a shot.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Oh, and a pressure there. He can't get a throwaway, and he's taken down. Now the Raiders going to use their third and final timeout. Clock stops with 33 seconds remaining. Now on 2nd and long.
Here we go, set. Back to 60, back to 60. 18 round, 18 round.
And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That's a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball. They desperately needed that one, Mike. Down here late, they've only got a few remaining snaps to go, and it puts all of the pressure of the game now on 4th down. Let's see what play call they have in a gotta-have-it situation. And right now, this quarterback needs to make his best throw in the biggest moment of the game.
Going to leave the offense out there for 4th and long.
72 more. 19 Lions. Panther 11, Panther 11. Street, street. Go.
He gets this complete to Burton. And he's going to have the Raiders 1st down on what will be a big play there for 4th and long.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
So this one, a win.